No Paro. Paro's no more. What's up, Arturo? How you doing, man? You back in the heezy for sheezy? How you doing, Mr. Arturo? So what's up, Arturo? You still in here? What's up? Oh, I didn't shut him down. I didn't shut. I had nothing to do with that. What's up, hooker? What's up, part-time gangster? How you doing? How you doing? I had nothing to do with that, Kevin Anderson. Have nothing to do with that whatsoever. Hey, Roxy, what's up? Come on now. If I could take credit for that, shit, I'd get more hate than I already get. Come on now. I'd go down to probably 200 subscribers. But it was just a matter of time. It was a matter of time. It was just a matter of time they were gonna catch it and slap it down, and it is what it is. Now you just have to go back to doing it the same way you were doing it before. It's not that hard. Your DoorDash just fine without it before. Now, what's the big deal? Hey, what's up, Mr. Alamo City? Remember the Alamo? How you doing? They're done. Yeah, they got that shit. They're not technically shut down, but they ain't giving out no tips. Not anymore. So pretty much they got shut down for the most part. You can say it's shut down. You can't expect DoorDash to let it continue. You know, more and more people are talking about it. They're calling DoorDash or emailing DoorDash about it, and they just kind of screwed themselves on that one. Like here, let me tell you that we're cheating and using an app, and then expecting them not to do nothing about it. Shit. Good, just checking. All right, cool. I appreciate you coming in here, bro. Appreciate it very much. Appreciate it very much. I'm waiting for Omer because Omer supposedly wanted me to do this, so he was supposed to come in the room and he wanted to, I guess, debate me on. I don't know why Omer ever wants to debate me. It's like taking candy from a baby with him. So, but he wanted about defending the Para thing. So I was like, well, okay, we'll do it. Let's see what he has to say. Let's see what he has to say. He's the one that texted me last night wanting to do this. So here we are. So we'll see if he even shows up. Probably won't even show up. So we'll see. We'll see what he has to say. But how's everybody doing tonight? Are y'all out working or are y'all chilling on a Sunday? Being Sunday. They just they just updated the app and changed how they put the tip on the server. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly how they did it. And what's even and they probably strengthened it so it won't be able to be so easily hacked again. They probably added a few other things, you know. They probably had added a few more security features so it won't be as easily gotten into. And or they probably put something in there to You know, depending on how Para hacks into shit, I guess. It is what it is. What about Tanner? Well, now, they got their money. They got their affiliate link money, I'm sure. But you know what probably pissed Para off the most is like everybody's been kind of saying is they're probably going to try to start charging people for it now. And they've waited so long that now they got slapped down. They won't be able to charge people for it because it's not working. So they paid out all that affiliate link money to all these guys pushing it, and they didn't even get to charge the customers or their people to use it. So I'm sure they're kind of fucking pissed off about it. You know? I would be if I'm handing out all this money to people to push my app, and then my app gets shut down, and now I'm out all that money. You know, it never got to get any of my money back. I'm not sure how many people would fucking even sign up to pay for it, but oh, they had people doing that. Had people giving them money to do that. Well, I don't know. I don't even know the big deal. I don't even see the point of why people needed to use it. I've seen a lot of people bitching about it though. Can't do it without. It's funny, like I said, you didn't have to do it before. GoFundMe for Para movement. You can lead that one, Arturo. Go for it. But we'll see what happens. We'll see if they're able to get it back up. I doubt if they will. Because they were talking about that video. They were talking about some kind of what was it? What did DoorDash dad call it? Pretty much prediction of a tip, which I can predict that for you. You know, I'll charge you a couple of like $5 a month. Send me some of your orders, and I can predict if there's a tip on there or not. Come on now. See, I'm not. I'm sure who's going to put their own money into it and not charge anything. Exactly. Like I said, they're probably trying to get as many people on it as possible, and then throw the charge on there. Then say, okay, we're gonna start charging $10 a month to use the Power app, and so yeah, I don't think anybody's that nice. Yeah. Well, like I said, if you were using it, watch your money, watch those bank accounts. You know, not gonna say they're thieves, or I'm not gonna say that they're gonna steal your money, but they have access. So just be careful on that. They have access. What's up, the real Bob S? Got to be careful. I would say if you're not using it anymore or you deactivated yourself from using it, I would say change your bank account information on your account. I would definitely do that. Yeah, like I said, I'm not saying they're shady, and I'm not gonna call them thieves, but I would definitely change my bank account information to take. I don't. I don't think that's how they would do something like that. I don't know. Maybe the other two need to step up their game. Maybe they're so worried about DoorDash they need to step up their game. I don't know. But to be honest with you, I see shit ton of DoorDash ads all the time on YouTube, all the time about signing up with them. I very rarely see Uber Eats. I never see Grubhub do any kind of thing. And I think Grubhub hurts themselves. Grubhub and Uber Eats pretty much hurts themselves. Fucking Grubhub, you go to sign up with them, it takes like 6 months because they got a waiting list. You know, they maybe they need to get rid of the whole waiting list and open up their market more and expand their market and start hiring more people. You know, they do that shit to themselves. They need to open up their market more and fucking start hiring more people. Just making people wait 6, 7 months to log on with Grubhub is retarded. Same with Uber Eats. Like me, I can't drive Uber, but I could technically do Uber Eats, but I can't do Uber Eats because they won't accept me as a driver because of the rideshare part of it. It should be two separate units. You know, yeah, it's the most definitely DoorDash is blowing it up with the advertising, but yeah, Grubhub kind of killing themselves, I think, because they just you know they're taking 6 months to put people on their platform. Well, people ain't gonna wait around for that shit. You know, why would people wait around 6 months to go on Grubhub when they can jump on fucking DoorDash in a week? Nobody's gonna do that shit. And they only have limited market, like limited space, like limited area. You got to open your shit up. DoorDash is everywhere. If I go to Henderson, there's DoorDash. If I go to Summerlin, there's DoorDash. If I come down to my side of the ghetto, there's DoorDash. DoorDash is everywhere. They don't have this limited, spacing out here. You know, so who knows? Well, we'll see. We'll see. They got to just step up their game, though. They can't be bitching and complaining if they ain't stepping up the game. The weird thing is Uber does run rideshare and Uber Eats separately. You shouldn't have to be a driver sign up. Every time I go to the Uber sign up, it says sign up as a driver. So I do it. I pick Uber Eats, and they say, well, because they do the background check through the same background check as Checker does, Checker, and so I haven't been able to do it. I'll try it. I could probably try it again, but I'm not a fan of the multi app. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not a fan of doing all that. I don't want all these different apps on my phone. I don't want Uber Eats, Grubhub, DoorDash, fucking. I don't want all that shit on my phone either. I like I said, I've mastered as much of the app and my market as possible for one app to make sure I make the money off of one app. So I do well with one app, so I just stick to the one app. You I don't want to be bouncing because it's not full time for me. So I don't need to be bouncing from 3, 4 different apps when I can, when I'm doing just fine with one app. So I don't see the point. I guess if you're a full timer, that's all you do. Yeah, you may have to do that too. But there are full time DoorDash people only. So. Well, I signed up for Grubhub and they accepted me, but like I said, it took like 6 months. And by then, I had already had my 2 part-time jobs. So I was like, fuck it. There's no point of signing. There's no point of doing it now. Maybe I'll re-sign up with them. I'll just re-sign up. Maybe being that they accepted me before, that it'll be quicker. I don't know. We'll see. But I'll re-sign up. I want that big bag. I want that big ass Grubhub bag. Well, yeah, maybe I'll re-sign up with them. And maybe since they accepted me before, it'll be a quicker process. I don't know. We just try it. We could try it because it would definitely be better if I could get if I can get the money I want and less trips using one. If Grubhub pays more and I can get my trips or the money I'm looking for in a shorter amount of time and trips. Shit, that'd be cooler. You know? That would definitely be worth my while to do that. But I'm not sure how popular Grubhub is. Wherever I go, I rarely see Grubhub people. So I don't know. And in my part of town, it's kind of, I guess you can say, ghetto. And if so, more people, I guess, do DoorDash because it's cheaper than probably Grubhub. I don't know. I'll have to try it. Well, I'll re-sign up and then I'll let you guys know what's up. I'll try it. Yeah, exactly. Well, I never used the Par app, so I never signed up for that app. So I don't believe in it. I was one of the strongest people against it. Fuck that. I don't. See, and what really irritates the fuck out of me is, we have all these glitches with DoorDash as it is. There's already enough issues with DoorDash's app. Now they're having to do extra shit to add extra shit onto their app, which will probably cause more problems with the app, all because people didn't want to accept the responsibility that what they signed up for. So that's irritating as fuck right there. You're a grown ass adult. You made the choice, and now you're fucking up everything else because you want shit done your way instead of the way you signed up for it. So that's kind of the most annoying part of it. And like DoorDash doesn't have enough issues with their app. Now you're adding other things. They're having to do other stuff to counteract, this shit with the app. You know what I'm saying? So it's ridiculous. What's up, Universal Geekster? Your buddy Omar ain't in here yet. Glitches to steal your money. Who steals your money? I've never, I don't know. I've never had these issues. Oh, you all be having with DoorDash. Maybe I just haven't done it enough. Did you text your buddy Omar? See where he's at? Say, hey, motherfucker, where you at? You're supposed to be in here. Maybe put the link so you could pop up in here, and then he ain't even here. Shoot, you ain't waking up early tomorrow. What are you talking about? You get up every day at 4:30 to go out there and get that Uber money. You get out there and get that Uber money. That Uber money that nobody makes in California. Another group of winners, rideshare drivers. But it is what it is. But I'll try signing up for the other one. I'll do Grubhub. I'll do it after this live stream. I'll sign up for it again. See what happens. Got you. Got you. So no early rideshare stuff. Well, you're ridesharing technically. She's going to the hospital, so you're taking her. You're Ubering her to the hospital. So still technically Ubering her. Homer has them. Yeah, exactly. Well, I don't know. Where is he in Europe? What is the time difference? I don't know. I don't know. He was talking about texting me at like 3 o'clock in the morning yesterday. Talking about it was like 12 noon. So I don't know what his time is there. I don't know. Yeah, free of charge. Shit. Mom can pay some gas money. Shit. But yeah, so yeah. Well, it's typical. He wants shit and ask for shit, and then you do it, and he doesn't. You know, that's fucking Homer. But really, what is he gonna do? What is he gonna defend the whole para app thing for? Like, no. And he's one of the, and what's even crazier is he's one of the ones that contacted DoorDash about it in the first place. So, like, what the fuck? Like, he's part of the group that was sending fucking messages to them about it. So, so Homer's to blame that it got shut down, not me. Shit. Oh, okay. See, Grubhub definitely not as busy as DoorDash, but you could 7 orders a week and get an extra 100. See, that'd be cool. That's what I make with DoorDash normally. If I do a full week of DoorDash, I do $40 a day. So my thing is $40 a day for 5 days. So I go for $200. I try to go for $200 a week on DoorDash. So that's my goal. I picked a easy number, $40. Usually I can get $40 within two and a half, 2.5 hours or so. I'm usually good on my $40. So it's not. I'm not working too much. I'm not killing my car too much. So, but that's what I shoot for. But I do decline a lot of orders too. So you know, I could stay more busier, but like you said, I'm not. I'm not doing 9 miles for fucking $8 type shit. I ain't doing that. Not happening at all. I'm not doing no grocery store orders. I'm not doing Albertsons. Hell no, because I'm not lifting 45 cases of water. Fuck all that. I'm not killing myself for that. Especially out here when it's 115 degrees. Hell no. It was 115 degrees less than an hour ago. It's still hot as shit outside. Fucking ridiculous. I'm not doing that. So I don't do Albertsons orders. I don't do. They're on the banned for life list. So I don't do them. They're right up there with IHOP and Denny. Because for some reason, I don't know why Albertsons orders are so sorry. Like they'll be trying to give you 2 orders for $9, and you're going fucking 8 miles. Like what? Why am I picking up 2 orders for $9? And the one I did do, I've done two of them. You know, the first one I did, it was like 9 cases of water, my whole trunk full of water, back seat full of water. I'm like, man, fuck all this. You know, fuck this noise. I ain't doing that shit. You know, because DoorDash only counts water as one item, even though there's like 24 cases of the shit. They consider that one item. Kind of the same way they do pizzas. You could have 6 pepperoni pizzas because a pepperoni pizza, they only count it as one, even though there's 6 of them. It makes no sense. So that's why I don't do a lot of the Little Caesars either. I'll do Little Caesars, but it's got to be a legit order. It's got to pay decent. And a lot of times people ordering from Little Caesars, they're not tippers. So, or they'll tip very little amount. So, tip very little amount. Not a fan of that. So, and we don't get Pizza Hut orders here because Pizza Hut has their own drivers. It's been pretty. I don't know. Like I said, I do fine. I do anywhere from $35 to $40 a day. You know, if I do 35 one day, the next day it might be $45. As long as it equals $40 a day, I'm happy. You know, it's an extra $200 a week in my pocket. So for easy work, you know, just right now with it being so hot, that's what sucks. It's being so fucking hot. You know, that's what really sucks. Little Caesars is Spanish for little tippers. Where on earth is Omer? Doesn't do it in. Where on earth is Omer? Doesn't do it in the booty hole. No, supposedly he does, but they poop all over the place. We don't need to get into his spackling story. Yeah, that's how they are. That's how they are. It's like I said, like the one time it was like 12 cases of water. I'm like, what the fuck? Why does it say one case of water? Why does it say, you know, 20 items and then like there's 40 fucking items because all the water? The hell no, I ain't doing that. So yeah, I just don't do Albertsons. I refuse to do Albertsons orders. I like PetSmart. PetSmart's probably one of the best ones. For PetSmart, I've always, you're doing like 5 miles for like $25 payout and shit. So I'll take all the PetSmart because PetSmart's always been good. So, I think my last PetSmart's was 7 miles, and I made 27 miles. I made like $23 off of it. So it was good. It was a good one. Yeah, that's what he was saying. People just, I don't know. Maybe they think the apocalypse is coming, so they got to order 12 cases of water. I don't fucking know. Especially when you got a tap right there. You're paying all that money for water. You could get like one of those Brita fucking water filters that do like fucking thousands and thousands of gallons for probably half the money you just spent on 12 cases of water. That's fucking retarded. People don't have a fucking brain. And I will steal the GoFundMe money. Yeah, right. Can't be doing that, man. It's against the law. Can't set up no fake GoFundMe. Yeah, there you go. Start your own. Yeah. Usually ours are pretty decent. Like, let's see, the one was like I said, it was a 7 mile. I think it was 7 miles, and it popped up originally like $16. So I'm like 7 miles for $16. That's not bad. I'll take it because just from experience, knowing PetSmart, they always have add-on money. That's one thing I can always say about PetSmart orders. There's always extra tip money. Um, so I'm thinking 7 miles, 16. That's not bad. I'll take it. And yeah, at the end of the delivery, it was $23. So, and I think $12 of that was DoorDash pay. And so technically it showed it was a base pay of $12, and then $4 tip is what it showed me at the beginning, and then afterwards I got like $23. So the other was tip money. And for some reason when they got you shopping for PetSmart, they give you a good high base pay. Like most of the time, base pay is like 12, 13, $14 for doing the PetSmart shit. So I think the best PetSmart order I got was 3 miles for 20 $22. 3 miles for like $22. Had to pick up two dog treats and a bag of dog food, and it was like $22. So I sit there and I'll wait for a PetSmart. PetSmart's awesome. Hey, that's your three life. How you doing? I haven't seen you here in a minute. Well, see, my whole thing with Arturo is Arturo doesn't even DoorDash that much, so there was no reason to even use the app. It doesn't even do DoorDash that. It's so in your market, yeah. Every PetSmart I got order out here has been the bomb. So I will not, I don't think I've ever been given a PetSmart order that sucked. Like I've never seen a PetSmart order pop up on my screen that was like 9 miles for $6. None of that shit. It's always been decent. In Arizona, it is opposite. PetSmart is paying nothing, but Albertsons pay. Yeah, it's totally different here. Albertsons sucks balls. They'll be trying to get you to go 12 miles for fucking $6 and shit with 24 cases of water. Man, fuck all that. That ain't happening. And the motherfuckers from Albertsons do not tip. They do not fucking tip. So Either that or their fucking Albertsons is being shady or some shit. I don't know. Yeah, that Para should have did that from the start. Para should have gave it out for a week. Say here, this is our app. Use it for a week, and after a week, start charging people. Then by the time DoorDash caught on to it, they would have made a little bit of money on it. Instead of giving it for free for 2 months, and then all of a sudden they get the bomb dropped on them. So but yeah, I don't. Well, I don't know. Saying it like it is, fucking Dino said his Albertsons sucked. Said he didn't have any good Albertsons. Said he had to shop. Yeah. See, and that's another thing. We don't shop here for Albertsons. Albertsons is always pickup. Like you just park in the park spot. You call them. Say, hey, I'm in spot number 2, and one of the employees bring out all the food. I've never had to go into Albertsons and shop to get the order. It's always already been done. Maybe it's set up differently here than Arizona. I don't know. That's one thing you can say about this shit is DoorDash it's so different in so many markets. There's no consistency in anything at all. Fucking like what the fuck? I don't even take Albertsons in my market. Yeah, I don't either, Kevin. You're a smart man because Albertsons is fucking horrible, horrible. There's been times I've yelled at my phone for Albertsons order. I ain't gonna fucking lie. I'll be sitting there chilling, waiting for the order, and that shit'll pop out. I'll be like, "What the fuck, DoorDash?" I'll be yelling at the phone and shit. Like, "What the fuck is that? Decline, motherfucker!" I catch myself doing that sometimes. I'm like, "That's a fucking joke. Fuck out of here." I'm yelling at my phone and shit. I'm like, "What the fuck?" You know, get the fuck out of here. I've caught myself doing that shit a couple times. But I've been like slapped with like Albertsons like 4 or 5 deliveries in a row with just Albertsons. I'm like decline, decline. I think right now my acceptance rate is I think I'm just above 15% on my acceptance rate. Yeah, we don't even do Walmart here. I've never gotten a Walmart order ever. So I don't even think we got Walmart here. Or they don't do Walmart here. I don't know. I've never seen a Walmart order ever. So I've never even got one. So, so. And even when I drove from Lyft, I avoided Walmarts at all costs. So, the phone almost telling you to bend over with that low ass. Yeah, exactly. My phone shouldn't even show me that kind of garbage. Yeah, I've done it. Yelled at my phone, like, "What the fuck is that?" Back shit. Like, it just boils down to, man, just knowing your shit. Like, just knowing your market. Like I said, I don't do it full time, so I don't rely on it 100%. But I pick a reasonable number, a reasonable amount of time. I'm willing to do it for that number, and that's what I stick to. I don't stick to try. Okay, I'm going to try to make this much. No, I stick to the same amount every day for this amount of time, and I'm done. There's been days where I haven't reached my $40 either. I'll get like $25, but then the next day I might make $55. So, but I don't do it more than usually 3 hours. I will not do it for more than 3 hours. They had it, but okay, gotcha. More like take it up the boat. No, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't take non-tipped orders. If it pops up $3.50, see, and that's another thing. Like when it comes to the base pay here in Vegas, I've never seen a base pay lower than $3. So unless they're getting around to dropping it, I don't know. But I've never seen a base pay lower than $3. No, I do not. I do not because Kevin, I don't want to burn myself out, and I don't want to burn my car out. So I work at the same hour. I work Monday through Fridays at the Domino's, and so I do the same with DoorDash. I work Monday through Friday. Then I take the weekends off because I don't want to burn up my car. So, and I know how burnt out you get doing even doing Domino's. Every fucking night you get burnt out doing deliveries. I don't want to rely on doing it 7 days a week. You know, yeah, I won't do it on my off days. Hey, what's up, Vegas? And especially right now with the heat that we have right now, yeah, I'm just not even gonna. I'm not gonna even fuck with it. Because the heat is just too fucking much right now. Like I said, it was what less than an hour and a half ago, maybe it was still 115 degrees, and I ain't invested in none of that shit. No, I'm just setting my ways, Arturo. Really, I am. It's like once I set my mind to do something, I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna deviate from it. Um, if it's a good formula, I'm gonna stick with my formula. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of these videos where people like, oh, take every order challenge. Fuck that. Why would I fucking do something stupid like that? We already seen enough do every DoorDash order fucking video. Why would you want to do it? You see, you don't make dick, so why would you do it? So it's to get the. I'm sure it's to get the clicks and the views and shit like that. But I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna go out there purposely and fuck myself. That's you know I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna go out of my way to bend over and take it in the butt for myself. Fuck that. Because trust me, if I did every order I was given within the 3 hours, if I did that challenge, yeah, I'd probably go home with $15. Fuck that. Nope. But I'm sure a lot of those channels they just do it for the views because they have so many subscribers. And, you know, they're willing to do that for I'm not willing. It's not something I want to do. Yeah, exactly, Arturo. Exactly. You know, so and it's just no having your goals set for instead of trying to I'm not like I said I already know nobody's gonna get rich off DoorDash. Let's fucking face it. Nobody's getting rich off DoorDash. So and I've already had to replace one car. You know, but that was because of Domino's. That wasn't because of DoorDash, but that was because of Domino's. But I had where I got my car wrecked. But so I've already replaced one car through deliveries. You know, I don't want to have to do it again. You know. And plus, I'm just like everybody else. I ain't gonna lie, I'm just like everybody else. I'm not a fan of. I'm not this shill for DoorDash. Yeah, there are certain things that but I'm not a shill for them. I'm not gonna just bow down to DoorDash. Fuck that. I'll be one of the first ones to tell you I don't like it. I don't like doing DoorDash. I really don't. It's just not something I like doing. But I do it because it's easy money for me. I can get it and get it done quick and make that little bit of extra money I need to do and go from there. But I know the struggles. Like I said, I do it. So I'm not like certain people that just make videos all day about it, and I don't live that life. You know what I'm saying? I'm living the life with y'all. So when you guys have a struggle or you say, hey, this, I know where you're coming from because I do it. So you know, but I just don't believe in cheating. I just don't believe in it. I don't believe you should have to. You should be out there cheating, and the worst of all, your cheating is you're not. That's fine if you want to cheat, but when you recommend other people cheat and you put other people's livelihoods on the line, then we have issues. You know what I'm saying? There's issues. and use that excuse. Well, they're an adult; they can make their own decision. That's not the point. A lot of people rely on a lot of information from gig YouTubers, and if a gig YouTuber says something, they're more willing to go and do it. So that's the whole thing. How you doing, Vegas? You surviving the heat out here this week? Yeah, if you have to steal or cheat, it might not be the gig for you. Exactly. Well, like I said, people were doing just fine without the Para app too before it ever came up. You always go in the chat. I'm making good money. I'm making good money, and then all of a sudden the Para app comes out, and everybody's like, "Oh my god, I couldn't live without the Para app." Well, like, get the fuck out of here. You weren't using it 2 months ago, so what the fuck? It's not like Para gave you better orders. I can see if Para gave you better orders, like it went through and personally picked out better orders for you, then I'd be all over it too. I'd be like, hell yeah, go for it. If that's what you want to do, but I still wouldn't do it because it's still cheating. Nice, nice, nice. You know, and with all these people multi-apping and all this other crazy stuff. And like I said, I have yet to see a video of somebody who used a Para app show us that they made all this extra money with it. I've yet to see that video. I haven't seen it yet. I see more videos about people bitching and complaining that they don't use that the Par app has been down and not working than I have people showing us the proof that it worked. So, or that they made gargantuan amounts of money. You know. So, well, we'll see. We'll see what happens now. Now that they got it shut down, and if by next week people start getting deactivated, we'll see how about that too. People start getting deactivated. A week later. For supposedly out of the blue for no reason. You know, the Domino's do leave at the door or still. We do both. Yeah, you can leave it at the door with Domino's. Contactless. Yeah, we still do contactless. I don't like contactless, but because I just think it's gross putting people's food on the ground. But it is what it is. You know. But we still do it. We still do it the old-fashioned way. Because to me, it's just gross putting people's food on the ground. Especially Domino's. It ain't like it's in a protective cover. At least with the DoorDash, you got a plastic bag around it. You can seal up. Domino's, it says pizza box. Bugs can crawl right into your pizza box. You know, but we still do it both ways. Depends on the customer. Contactless is pretty cool, especially if they are a pre-tipped. It makes it easy. They already pre-tip you. You just boop boop, drop it off and go. Those are the best kind. Have you stolen a pepperoni or any topping just to make sure it's cooked properly? No, I've never eaten somebody's food. That's gross. No, 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 no. Never done that. That's nasty. That's one of the reasons why I don't order from like DoorDash and I don't order food for myself because I don't trust motherfuckers. I really don't. I've seen enough videos and shit that I don't trust people. I don't want people touching my shit. I'm very anal when I go out to eat. I want to see motherfuckers handling my food. So no. Even when I go to when I being that I work at Domino's, I'll make my own food because I want to make my own food. So no, I wouldn't touch other people's food. That's gross. That's some rude shit right there. And all that shit's pre-cooked anyway. Pepperonis, it's all pre-cooked anyway. So once it goes through the oven, it's just pretty much double cooked. So, I've never delivered a raw pizza. I don't think. And to be honest with you, you get tired of eating Domino's. Let's face it. I work there. I can eat it all the time. It gets gross. And I'm trying to lose weight, and the last thing I want to do is eat more Domino's. Fuck that. But no, I've never fucked with somebody's food. No, they don't give us free pizza. Well, we can eat pizza like if it's a bad order, the customer doesn't pick it up, or it gets canceled. Yeah, we can eat that shit. We can eat that, or we can take one home if we want. In that case, but as a perk of the job, do they give you a free one like once a week or something? No. I still have to pay. I get a 50% discount. Yeah, but the same thing when I did Jimmy John's. I didn't fuck with people's food. That's rude. That's just fucked up. Because I know how anal I am about it. I'm not going to be that fucking jerk off that does that to fuck with people's food. Yeah, I'm not roguish like that. Because like I said, I know how anal I am about my food, so I won't do that to somebody else. Because if you had any of you ever work in a restaurant, you know what goes on behind the scenes. It's not all perfect and beautiful. Come on, we know we see the videos of the shit. So so that's why I just don't try like. And most of the time, I won't go to the drive-through either. I'll go walk in and order food. Because for some reason, they always fuck up your drive-through order. So I just don't even do the drive-through. So it's just easier to go in. Especially Subway. Subway is the fucking worst. You ever go through Subway drive-through? They are the fucking worst. They should shut their drive-throughs down. They are the worst. You know what's Roxanne's job? None of your motherfucking business. None of your business. Roxanne's job, I think, really, to be honest with you, I think Roxanne's job is to be on YouTube all day. Maybe he works for YouTube. Because Roxanne's everywhere on YouTube all day long. So I think maybe he's a YouTube worker. He just comes in, goes to everybody's channels, and all kinds of stuff. That's what I think he does. 'Cause he's never not on YouTube. Or maybe he's independently wealthy. He just sits back and chills and is on YouTube all day. 'Cause I see him everywhere, every fucking, and no, in all times of the day too. It'd be morning time, it'd be evening time, 3 o'clock in the morning. Fucking, he's there. He's in somebody's shit. So who knows? Maybe he just works for YouTube. So are you gonna stop doing DoorDash now? That's the question, Arturo. Since you don't get to use your Para app anymore, are you gonna not do DoorDash anymore? Rocks and bot. Kind of like Nightbot. He's everywhere. Where the fuck is Omer, man? That pisses me off with Omer. It's an asshole. Yeah, I saw that, dude. That was crazy. Nope, no Omer, dude. No, no Omer. Yeah, I saw that. Hold the line. That shit is fucking funny. I don't think so. I don't think so. I beg to differ on that. Well, you have a channel. Show us, Arturo. Show us. Show us the difference. I haven't seen anybody do a video about it, so show us, Arturo. That part got shut down, bro. DoorDash spanked it. No more par for now. $11 that see, I had $11 that par showed me. Well, it was 25 from the diner. Okay, okay, that's fine. They showed you that. Okay, what was the distance on the order? See, that's the thing. Now you say it was $11 on your app. What was the distance? And was the distance within the parameters that you would normally take the order? Let's say it was 2 miles for $11. Would you have took it if you didn't see that it was $25? That's the question. But that's the thing. Everybody's defending this app. See, 5 miles, 11. Would you have taken that? But see, that's the thing. Everybody that's defending the Par app has yet to show us this stuff. And I'm not about calling nobody liars and all, but I want to see the fucking proof. Yeah, right. Yeah, they're the ones that are rocket scientists, bro. They're the rocket scientists. Yep, let's do something we're not supposed to do and then call DoorDash and ask about it. Well, no, I'm not saying you're lying and I'm not calling you a liar, but I want to see proof. I want to see the proof. I could tell you, I could go around here all day long and say, yeah, I did. I drove for Lyft 3 years, 12,500 rides, and I would never show you. How would you know if I'm lying or not? Like, you could say, oh, you're full of shit. He's full of shit. He's never done that, you know? But I've shown people that I've done that. So I've shown it. I've showed my DoorDash earnings, you know? So, first of all, I'm not a fan of showing people my earnings anyways. I don't think that's necessary. Personally, I don't think it's necessary to me when you do that kind of stuff, it's kind of like I'm not gonna say it's like bragging or anything like that. It's kind of like I don't know. I don't know how. I'd have to figure how I could put that without hurting anybody's feelings. I know it wasn't big. I know it wasn't no there. It was simply showing you the full amount. Yeah, I know it wasn't giving you better orders. That's what I'm saying. Everybody's losing their shit because they don't get to use it anymore. But it wasn't like it was grabbing the better orders. I would say if it was giving you really good orders, like it was taking those orders and giving them to you, then I could see why everybody's bitching and complaining. But it's not doing that. But yeah, I was never a fan of the showing the earnings. I don't think it's necessary. You show it once or twice, that's fine. But if you got to show it like every week, I think that you're bragging. You're like throwing it up in people's face, you know. Because once again, you can't, you know, Gigster can show his, I made $1,600 this week. Well, his market's totally different than the market here or the market in Oregon, or so it to me it doesn't serve any purpose of showing your earnings. We know if you're an actual real gig worker, you know the potential of money that can be made. So there's no reason to say, okay, well this is what I made, so it's potentially out there. Well, no, and like I say, you're dealing with work ethic too. Some people's work ethic is better than others. So But even if you're showing people, but even if you're showing people in your market your earnings, that still really shouldn't be necessary because if you're in that market, you should know how to make those earnings. Those earnings are capable. Anybody's capable of making those earnings. Just depends on what time and effort you want to put into it. So even that, I don't think it's necessary. You know, so I don't know exactly, Kevin. Yeah, but they are. But if they don't know by now, if they've been doing gig work long enough and they don't know by now what the potential is in their own market, once again, you shouldn't be a gig worker. Let's fucking face it. If you have to see somebody else's earnings to prove that you can make that money, then you shouldn't be gig working. You should already know what you can make in your market. That just goes back to knowing your market, bro. You know, that's never have to make the market. I can come on here and I can show you every day of what I did at Lyft, like 1,200 a week, 1,300 a week. But then Vegas can come on here and show you, okay, I make $1,800 a week, $1,900 a week. It's all based on other things. You know what I'm saying? Well, unfortunately, Kevin, for the new drivers, there's not that much positive out there for the new drivers anymore. And let's face it, there's a lot of drivers they don't even know about YouTube shit. They don't even pay attention to that shit. So, and even for the new drivers, yeah, it may help, but it could also discourage new drivers too. It could discourage them as well. They see, oh, well, how is this guy so? I'm in the same market, and this guy, I'm putting the same amount of time in, and he's making this much more money than I am. It could be a discouragement too. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot. Let's face it, people don't want to ask for help. Most people don't want to ask for help. They think they know it all already. You know? Yeah. Well, there was times too. I knew I could make 1,200, $1,300 a week, and I still didn't do it because I was fucking lazy. I ain't gonna fucking lie. I don't lie. I was lazy. I might have done 800 for the week or 900. I knew what I was capable of doing and doing it. I was just lazy. So there's just so many factors that go into that. And plus a lot of some of that shit is unrealistic. Let's face it. Some people, don't want to work fucking 80 hours a week to make $1,500. Shit like that. What Gigster is willing to put in his time is not what a lot of people want to do either. So they see, oh well, he's got to work 80 hours to make that much money. Is it worth me doing it? There's all kinds of reasons. I just don't think it's necessary, but people do it all the time. It's all good. Maybe that makes them seem more. Maybe that's why I don't get very many people on my channel. It doesn't seem legit to them. I talk shit about Uber, Lyft. I talk shit about DoorDash, but I never prove what I do every week. So maybe that. Yeah, exactly. So maybe that's why I don't get all the people. Maybe if I just started doing my weekly thing and showing people but it would be basically the same shit over and over again. Like I said, I don't do dumbass challenges. I don't. If I came on here every week and showed you the same amount, $200, $205, $189, that should get old after a while. You know what I'm saying? The way you have other people like, oh, I did 1,800 this week. Oh, I did 1,400. Where they, know, you lose the exactly, Arturo. That is true. You go home and sit on your couch. And you're like, I don't want to go back out. It's too hot. Yeah, you used to sleep at the bum lot. Oh fuck. God. Hell no. That's like here. It's so hot outside. You go out there and you're doing your DoorDash. You're scooping your hot. You come home to take a quick break, and next thing you know, you're sitting down for the rest of the day. You're not doing shit because that air feels good. You don't want to go out there in that fucking heat. You know. So there's so many factors into it. But maybe that's why I don't get all the people. I don't actually show that I really do the job. I say I do, but people don't get to see it. Maybe I'll try that for the next couple weeks. I'll start putting my weekly earnings up there. We'll see. I don't fucking know. Plus, I don't have all the gadgets. All these people have like 8 fucking phones, 3 cameras, 2 phones. They're doing all this crazy shit. Computers with all the weird fucking shit on them. They can do those cool ass videos. I can't do that shit. So I have a phone. Yeah, right. That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, it's not really. Very few channels give you 100% total breakdown. That's true. But maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll start doing that. I'll show every Friday after my last dash for the week. I'll do a video on this is what I made this week. You know, I don't think people take me serious. I think that's one of the things too. People don't take me serious. Like, oh, I don't think he really does this or he really does that. I don't think they. I just don't think people take me serious. That's why I just don't get the people. And I'm a fucking dickhead sometimes. So I can be a real big asshole. So I think that might have a lot to do with it too. Because I don't cater to what people want to hear. I think that has a lot to do with it too. But hopefully this week is still supposed to be hot as fuck here. So we'll see. I'll try to do it this week. I'll try to do one this week. I'll try it on Friday. Try to show my earnings for the whole week. If I can pick myself up to do it. If I can bring myself to do it. Maybe I'll look more legit. Well, yeah, but I wasn't videotaping it when I got bit by the dog, and I got bit by the dog while I was delivering pizza, not DoorDash. Omar done pissed me off now. So if Omar texts me, Omar's gonna hear from me because he's the one that wanted to do this. And then he doesn't even fucking show up. And I'm not happy about that. Well, that's the thing. I couldn't film it, Roxy. It was on Domino's. I can't. Well, see, that's the thing. I don't have all that equipment that all these people have. Like these people have 2 or 3 phones where they're able to do a video and accept orders. I only have one phone. I don't have the capabilities. I don't have an extra camera to do all. It was a mastiff that bit me. Well, yeah, I could do body cam, but I don't have the money to buy that shit, and I'm not gonna go buying a $25 body cam that works like garbage either. And doing it half-assed is, you know, it's kind of like doing gig work half-assed. If you're gonna do it, you gotta do it right. I don't have the ability to do all that shit. You know, it was a mastiff that bit me. Well, he better not be in here and not saying anything because he wanted to come on here and have his say about his bullshit. So if he is in here and he's just being dumb and not coming in, yeah, we're gonna have problems. That pisses me off. I do something. See, that's why I say, you try to be the nice guy and do shit for people, and they turn around fucking your ass. What's up, Monroe? Go fund me and then buy a camera. I'm not gonna do that, man. I don't like asking people for money. That's not my deal. What's the chat? It says whatever. Actually, this chat was supposed to be because of Omer. Omer wanted to come on here, so that's why I put the link in the fucking thing to come on here and discuss his trying to defend the Para app against me and all that. And of course, he doesn't show up, so kind of pissed. You know, like he asked me to do something, so I obliged to do it, and now he wants to not show up. And irritates. And then he wonders why nobody takes his shit serious. You know, because he does shit like that. You know, you give him all the, try to give him as many pointers as possible. He doesn't fucking listen, and he wonders, oh, my fucking channel don't. Well, you don't listen. You know, you don't take shit serious. Like he has the subscribers, he could be making money off of YouTube, but he does. He doesn't choose not to. You know, it's just bullshit. You know, I wish I had 1,000 subscribers. I wish I could gain the people to do shit. You know, and be able to do the cool shit that other people get to do. But it would be cool. But at the same time, unless it's 1,000 real motherfuckers, I ain't going to every Philippine person's channel and ask to subscribe. I'll subscribe to you if you subscribe to me. That's not even getting real people. You know, I want the real people to come here. I don't want fake ass people. You know? But I'll try to do the right along shit. I'll try it. I'll try, Kevin. I ain't gonna. I'll try. You want me to try him? I'll try him, dude. I'll do. I don't have a problem trying to do shit if I can do it. You know. You know, if I, I guess I could find. Well, no, I don't have any. I had to get rid of a lot of shit when I got kicked out of my place. Yeah, right. Exactly. Right there. Exactly. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna be going to everybody's channel because you're not getting real subscribers when you do that. You know, nobody in the Philippines really gives a shit about DoorDash. They don't give a shit about rideshare. You know? But I'll try a ride along video. Maybe I'll try one this week, and then I'll show my earnings, and that way people can see that it's legit. That I'm legit. I actually do gig work. I just think a lot of my problem is I'm just too straightforward and too blunt. I'm not willing to. I say I'm not willing to be Mr. Friendly, like, or I don't know how you would say it. Like, I don't know. I'm just not kiss ass type. I guess if you fuck up, I'm going to tell you fucked up. That's all. Yeah, I saw you call me Thanos and DoorDash is dead on this live stream. That shit was funny. I was in the middle of doing a delivery. That's why I couldn't answer that shit. But yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I know. I saw him. I saw it. I was listening to it. Yeah, well, usually I couldn't do that, Kevin, anyways, because I would have to have the order on my phone. So I couldn't, like I said, I don't have an extra phone or extra camera. So I would have to have my phone would have to be on the order itself. So I wouldn't be able to videotape them anyway. Yeah, I know he did. I was there. It was funny. I thought it was funny though. I thought it was funny, but it was a good comparison. I don't know. We gotta try to. I gotta try to do something. I don't know. I've been going into a lot of other people's shit, and I don't even think they subscribe to my channel. What's up, Jake? How you doing, Jake? Maybe I just gotta learn to be a little nicer. I don't. I don't see it happening though. I'm pretty stuck in my ways. But I do have discussions with people, like me and Jay. We butt heads on a lot of shit. He still comes in here. He's a little thicker skinned than most people, I guess. But yeah, we'll try that this week, Kevin. I'll do one of those, a ride along video, and show my earnings. We'll see what happens. Nah, why? Well, maybe you need to unsubscribe and resubscribe. Maybe it's you know, or maybe you're too busy watching. You know, maybe you're too busy watching like women's active wear try on hauls or something, and you're just not getting notified. I think you want to watch that more than rideshare stuff, I guess. You're watching now the the stretchy pant fucking try on hauls and shit. So you're not getting notified. No bra, no pants. Don't wear those anyways, bro. If I had a woman, I could do that. All right, TMI, bro. We didn't need to hear all that, but glad you're finding a way to relieve your stress in a more um, a productive manner. I watch them. I ain't gonna lie. I watch those too. I try to see for the camel toe, see which chicks have it and which ones don't. I watch it too. No lie. Nothing wrong with looking at nice looking women trying on clothes. Nothing wrong with it. I never beat one off to it, but you can look up naked yoga on there too, though. I don't know if you know that. Look up naked yoga. I did it instead of a $4 order. No. But you can look up naked yoga on YouTube and see naked chicks doing yoga and shit. You can see all that stuff. Men of culture. Did you download my new Slash? No, what's your new Slash app? What is that? What's your new app? Yeah, sleepy. What time is it? Yeah, it's only 8:30. Getting sleepy. It just notifies you when you're all dasher, where all the dasher vehicles are, so you can go slash their tires. No shit. Well, I did buy a new phone mount today. That should help because my other phone mount melted to the fucking windshield of my car. So I had to go buy a new one today. That melted so I could do my ride along video. That's why this was so hot, man. Heat torch. Well, it'll be interesting now that there's no Para app. It'll be interesting to see what kind of orders come through. It'll be interesting to see. Now that there's no power app, we'll see if did I buy a new phone? No, bro. I am not. I don't have that disposable income to just buy new shit. No, I didn't buy a new phone. Still got my same old phone. So, I bought a new phone mount. No, a new phone mount for my car. I had to buy a new one. There it is. I had to buy a new one because the other one melted to the windshield. We had a couple of 120 some dollar day, 120-degree days, and it melted the fucking melted the suction cup. It was so fucking hot. Damn, damn. No, anytime you're holding deadly weapons, bro, they're not gonna play. That's what people need to understand. Oh, it was just some cheap ass one I bought from 7-Eleven. It was only $9. So got it from 7-Eleven. We'll see. I might have to try to mount it somewhere different this time. Um, so it's not directly in the sun on the windshield. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. We'll have to figure it out sometime. Because don't need fucking melted suction cup on my windshield. It was fucking. Uh, the interesting part with it melted on there though, that suction cup took forever to get off. Trying to yank it off. It was stuck on there. It went nowhere, but that shit was melting down the windshield and shit. It's crazy. But yeah, so I just bought the new mount today. So. But we'll give it a try. That'll be my goal for this week is to do a ride along. And like I said, I don't do, and that's another thing. I just don't do a lot of time on DoorDash. Like my ride along would be like 2 hours or 2 to 3 hours. All these other people are doing fucking 8, 9, 10 hour fucking ride alongs and shit. Mine's gonna be like 2.5 hours. Okay, there's my 2.5 hours. You know, I made my $40. I'm happy. Let's go home. So it's not gonna be. You know, but it'll be interesting. No power app. See what kind of orders come through. We'll see. We'll see if it had an effect on our market, on my market here. We'll see. If I start getting higher orders, or I don't know. We'll see. I ain't gonna hold my motherfucking breath, but we'll see. So I guess our boy Omar ain't showing up after all. No, I got an offer though from Sprint to get a new phone. 'Cause I've had this one for a minute. I said you buff too much. What? Oh, dude, that's yeah. Macy's is like an old person store, bro. Macy's is like an old person store. So I went and tried to look for some shirts today too. I was like, I just couldn't find. I went to the Oakley store because they had a backpack on sale. I wanted to get, but and then I was gonna get a new pair of sunglasses, but I just couldn't bring myself to spend the money, which was shocking because I actually went there with the mindset to spend my money, and I was like, fuck it. I ended up walking out with nothing, which was shocking. I'm like, what the fuck? But they had a new backpack, a new backpack on sale. Oh, that shit. Because right now I carry my, you know, my bag, and shit. So that's what I carry now. So just want to you know transfer it over to a backpack. Being what it is, being as hot and gross as it is, just have spare clothes. And it's so fucking hot, gross. Normally, I just go to the indoor swap meet here. We got an indoor swap meet here. They sell T-shirts for like $8 because you guys know all I wear is fucking T. I don't wear nothing special, and they have my size. So for $8 for a T-shirt, and they T-shirts last forever. So they're really good quality T-shirts, and they last forever. So I was gonna think about buying a couple tank tops though because of the heat. Yeah. Oh, my emergency bag. Yeah, it's a pretty cool bag, dude. Pretty cool bag. I am definitely one of those people about having a emergency bag and shit in your car. So yeah. So it's my little. Can't really see too well. Not enough light in here. That's the camera. There it is. My everyday carry bag. But they got, hey, yeah, there we go. Got my emergency lights on it. Shit like that. The weapons on there. Got a knife, extra magazine, extra flashlight, tourniquet, medical supplies in there. Another kind of survival shit. The bag itself was only $35. Cool little bag though. Holds everything. It didn't come with the holster. Holster for the weapon is that's I attached that to there. But pretty much, cool little bag. It works very well. Fits a lot of stuff in there. No, I don't carry pepper spray. I carry other things. Well, the sunglasses that I wanted to get, they were actually on sale. They were only $80, which is really good for a pair of Oakleys. That's a really good price. They were only $80, and I don't like, and they were like a kind of like a polarized brown lens. Um, I've been looking. I've been trying to find a pair of. I used to have a really cool pair of Oakleys that had blue lenses. I could wear them at nighttime when I was driving because I have issues with the bright light. Like these motherfuckers and these HID lights and shit. It they blind the fuck out of me. Like so I've been trying to find a pair. I used to wear a pair of you know those yellow glasses, shooting glasses at night and shit. But they had a nice pair of light brown ones. I was looking to get. They were only $80, but I just got there and I was looking at them. I'm like, tried them on. They look cool. I just couldn't find I couldn't bring myself to pay the money for them. And it was like fuck. And it wasn't because it was too expensive. It was just I got my referral money. That's why I was thinking, well, maybe I'll treat myself because I got my referral money for one of my friends. So I was thinking, oh, I'll just treat myself to a new pair of sunglasses, and I just couldn't bring myself to buy it. Same with the backpack. The backpack was only $35. I just couldn't bring myself to pay the money. I don't know. Thinking about getting a Nerf gun? Nah, you carry pepper spray and your bat. Thinking about getting a Nerf gun? Nice. No, I don't carry any of that. Well, I carry. Well, besides the you know what on there, I do carry that on there. I do carry that. So that is something I carry on there as well. Plus, I have a pocket knife on me most of the time. Then I keep my spare mag, my multi tool, and various other survival supplies in it as well. So, yeah, the bright lights at night kill me. So I've been trying to find something with a light enough lens that I can wear at night and during the day at the same time. But I just haven't. It's been hard to find a pair. So, yeah, I don't carry. But that's it. And then I have a pocket knife on me at all times. But it's got your basics. It got your survival. If let's say I was to get stuck somewhere for 48 hours, I could survive out of that little bag. 48 hours with that little bag. So gives me at least 48 hours, of survival. It could probably go longer, but you know, the main thing out here when it comes to survival is the ability for having water. That's your biggest thing. Food wouldn't be a problem because you can go 3 weeks without eating food, so that wouldn't be a problem. But I wouldn't recommend going 3 weeks without food. If you're gonna have a survival bag, I would have at least, like this has Cliff Bars in it. The Cliff Bars are really good. So you could put five or 3 or 4 or 5 Cliff Bars in there. Um, but it could probably last me longer than 2 or 3 days if I really had to. The thing here is it's just water. Water's if you have to be put in a survival situation here, it'd be water. Unless you're willing to drink your piss. But if you wanted a faceless delivery, Snickers is a must. Well, you can't leave a Snickers in a survival bag. It won't it wouldn't work. But I think I got Cliff Bars. I'm not 100%. I don't even know. I think I do. I got the Omer's hand sanitizer in here though. That's no, I have some in here. Maybe I took them out. Maybe I had to replace them. I just haven't replaced them yet. But I swear God, I had them. Faces. What the fuck? Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Yeah, I do have them. Yeah, I have them in here. Yeah. See, I carry Cliff Bars in it. Cliff Bars in there. So kind of survival food action. And then for if you got to drink funky water, you know, something to make the water taste a little better. A little Crystal Light lemonade, shit like that. You never go anywhere without your wipe. You never go anywhere without your ass wipe stuff. So, gotta have those. Or you dirty motherfuckers don't know how to wipe your ass. Got survival stuff in there. Sanitizer. Yep, I have sanitizer as well. Sanitizer is a great disinfectant for if you get cuts and bruises, cuts and shit. But should you cut yourself, hand sanitizer works well for that. So just don't drink water. No, no, don't want to do that. But you can take that water from a cactus and boil it just like you would anything else. The main thing is boiling the water. That'd be the most. Even if you were to, there is a method of collecting your piss, um, setting up a little. It's you pretty much would you dig kind of a hole roughly around foot deep or so, probably a little less, maybe 8 inches in the ground. You could put like a layer of plastic above that hole, piss in the hole, and as it evaporates the piss, the water will collect on the plastic itself, and then you could drink that if you don't feel like drinking your piss. There's ways of doing it. But like I said, that would be the hardest thing in survival out here would be just having enough water. That's why I carry a gallon of water in the back of my car also. And I have a water bottle in my car. So always have at least enough water. Would you eat your friend on a boat situation? Yeah, I would if it meant survival and if they weren't going to survive. If I knew for 100% fact that they weren't going to survive, or if they died, would I eat them at that point? Yes, I would. There's parts of them you could eat. If they were to die, I wouldn't like let it wait 2 or 3 days and then eat them. But you could eat them. But like I said, you can go 3 weeks without food. So, but if you're in a dire situation and your friend dies on the boat, yeah, I would probably, you know, I would. Depends on your survival instinct, bro. If you're willing to survive, how bad do you want to survive? That's the question. You know? Well, the thing is, if you were to eat your friend, that would be the best way to do it. Fill up as much as you can on your friend. If he's, if he died fresh, and best parts to eat would be his ass cheeks. Those would be the best parts to eat. Um, just cut off a big chunk of the ass cheek, cook it, and eat them. Just fill yourself up so you have enough in your system that's going to last you a while. But I wouldn't sit there and try to like cure them like beef jerky or something and then eat them later. No, you'd have to probably eat them when he's fresh. I know that sounds gross, but it depends on how bad you want to survive. Yeah, you could do that too, but if you don't have any fishing gear, then you're kind of fucked on that. You definitely would have to have fishing gear. Guess it just all depends. Human ham, but that's why it's always important just to tell people where you're at too. You ever go out, even when you go out hiking, always tell a friend, hey, I'm going out hiking. If you don't get a phone call or a text from me by this time, then there's a problem. I know, right, about eating people. But that's a lot. That's what happens when a lot of people get lost. They don't tell anybody where they're going. You know, and you got to make sure it's a really good friend too, because people might say, yeah, if I don't hear from you, I'll call, and then they totally forget about you and shit. So you got to make sure it's like a real friend. Yeah, you should always tell people where you're going. That way, they at least have somewhere to start looking for you. But but if I had to, yeah, I would. But you should always have some kind of preparedness, man, just in case. You never know. It doesn't hurt. You can carry, what, have a good little survival bag in your car that costs probably what, $75 to fill it up with good, decent equipment, and should you get stuck somewhere 72 hours or so, you have something. Yeah, they have so much shit on boats and stuff now. Man. Would semen be? I wouldn't do that. No. I wouldn't be eating nobody's balls wax, bro. Like I said, you have enough butt cheeks. Would it be? Yeah, you could do it. It's not. Um it's full of protein, so yeah, technically you could eat the semen. It wouldn't hurt you. It's just protein, sugar and shit. It's mostly made up of sugars. So yeah, you could. It would definitely give you a sugar. Sugar in your system. There would be no reason to eat that. You know? Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's nasty. If I get stranded, I'd be happy with the solitude. Well, no, unless if you're prepared to, chill out there and you're prepared out there. Yeah, if you go out there on a specific reason not to be bothered, and you're prepared to do so, then fucking do it. I would still let somebody know though. Say, hey, I'm going to be gone for a week. I'm going to be out hiking, or I'm going to be out living in the woods. This is where I'm at. Just in case. You're like, huh, your wife was you're stupid. Wife would survive longer. Like I said, you can go 3 weeks without food. Yeah, nice. Yeah, that's the main thing. The main thing is when it comes to survival is the water part. The water part. Food, like I said, chances are if you're lost in the desert, they're gonna find you before 3 weeks is up. And there's other things in the desert you can eat too if you're really hungry. You know, you got snakes you can eat. You can fucking eat ground squirrels, rabbits. There's a lot of shit out, especially if you have a gun with you. You know, there's no reason you can shoot a rabbit and eat them. You know, you could trap a rabbit and eat them if you had to. A fucking squirrel or something, or well, you can cut open a tortoise if you find a tortoise. You can cut open a tortoise and fucking eat them. You know, cook them and eat them. You know, so there's ways of survival. It's just the main thing would be fucking water. That would be your biggest fucking issue out here in the heat, anyways. The hell was that? But yeah, that was about it. Yeah, you should always carry. Yeah, that's why I say that bag has everything in it. I smoke, so I automatically have lighters, but I have an extra. I think I have a 2 pack of lighters in there. I have matches just in case as well. Well, we don't have no bald eagles out in the desert here. So, probably kill a hawk though. Shoot a hawk. It's like I said, it just depends on how willing what you're willing to do to survive. You know, but like I said, going 3 weeks without food, not recommended. But if you have your little survival kit with you, um, you should have something in there that's going to last you anyway. Like I said, there's freeze dried foods you can buy. Like my big bag has freeze dried foods in it, so you know I got I think 3 of those in there. That gives you almost you could stretch that out. You could stretch that out for over 2 weeks easily. So it's all good. It just depends on what you're willing to do. But I keep it in my car at all times. You never know. You never know when the apocalypse comes. You know when something's gonna happen. Can't make it home. Yeah, dude, you can do that too. You can put that in your survival bag as well. Just if you like to dry fruit, like trail mix and shit, yeah, you can put that shit in your bag. All you gotta do is you just go get those little oxygen removers, like you have at fucking like they have in beef jerky. Get a couple of those, throw those in some sealable, airtight bags, and just the machines they got to remove the air. Just if you got one of those machines at home, you can do your own packaging, and then put it in your bag. It'll last. Once you get all the air out of it and shit, it'll last probably for a good long time actually. Yeah, you can do all that shit. The Clint bars are a little different. You got to change them in and out, after about every couple months. They do have expiration dates on them, and a lot of it has to do with the environment they're kept in. Like it's hot here, so I'll probably replace those every 3 months if it's hot. Yeah, exactly. MREs. Yeah, I don't know. MREs are fucking expensive though, bro. They're out here trying to charge like $12 for an MRE. That's fucking ridiculous. I know you can buy them online, but here you can get those Mountain House and shit like that. Those are really good for like fucking 6, $7. Like 2 servings per Mountain House, $6. You know. Yep, exactly. And anytime you have freeze dried shit, it doesn't weigh dick anyway. The main thing is if you're going hiking in a survival situation, you don't need to bring your whole house. And a lot of people have that. I watch a lot of these videos, and it's like, okay, you got a 72-hour bag, but yet you got enough shit in there that you could live out in the woods for like 8 months. why make a 72 hour bag that'll last 6 months? You know, you got people that live out in the forest and they're carrying fucking saws and shit. You got plenty of wood on the ground. Tree branches break all the time. You got plenty of wood on the ground. What do you got a fucking saw for? Or you got to carry like 6 knives. Why you need 6 different knives? That's not necessary. It's a lot of shit people carry is just ridiculous. Like it's it's a survival bag. It's meant to survive a few days till somebody gets you, not live off the land for fucking 6 months like Grizzly Adams. Fuck, what the fuck, man? I see a lot of that. They're like, oh, it weighs about 40 pounds. I should have fucking gonna want to be lugging some shit around weighing 40 pounds. Fuck that. Fuck that. It's supposed to be a 72-hour bag, not live off the land for 6 months bag. You know, so yeah, it's a lot of unnecessary shit. Like I said, you never know depending on where you're at, what you may need, but as long as you got the water, something to start and make fire with, some type of shelter you can use, you should be good for 72 hours. You don't need to bring your whole fucking, you don't need to bring the camping set, the cook set. You see all that shit in their bag. They got the fucking little baby stoves with the candles. And really, you got wood, stick, and fucking matches. Make a fire. Why do you got to have a special little fucking stove? It doesn't make sense to me. I'm not saying I'm an expert when it comes to survival shit, but I know a little bit of shit, and some of the shit I see in these bags, I'm like, what the fuck? It's like, yeah, exactly. It's called a survival bag. It's not like, say, if you want to go camping, then call it camping. Don't call it a survival bag. Call it, it's my bag for camping. Good fuck. It's just crazy. I don't know. It's just a lot of excess or like I carry two different lights on me. I have my little flashlight that I my everyday carry flashlight, but I do have a flashlight on my bag and I have a headlamp. Headlamps for nighttime. So if you gotta see shit with your hands, you can use your headlamp for that. If you're changing a flat tire, all that shit. Hey Lisa, what's up? Shit like that. But they have like 6 different flashlights and all kinds of rechargeable batteries and extra batteries for your flashlight. Like fuck, man. If you're out trying to survive, you need to get some sleep. So why do you need fucking 6 flashlights or flashlights with all like a bunch of extra batteries if it's a 72-hour bag? You know what I'm saying? Unless you live in Alaska where it's nighttime, you know, 6 months out of the year or something. But it is what it is. Some people just go overboard, man. It's they'll see one video and they'll have this, and so they think they'll need it, so they stick that in their fucking bag. Or it's like fire starter kits. They'll have matches, they'll have a lighter, they'll have all this extra, uh, you know, the the rod, the ferrocerium rods. They have all this fucking shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, why you need 5 different ways to start a fucking fire? There's no reason to have all that shit to start a fire. You don't need a ferrocerium rod, fucking flat, fucking matches, fucking lighters, fucking magnesium strips, and it's fucking crazy. I don't know much, Lisa. I'm about ready to get off here soon because this was supposed to be set up for Omer because Omer wanted to come in and have a discussion, but he doesn't want to, so we kind of went off the rails on our um shit. Mine can too, bro. That motherfucker gets hot. I had that shit accidentally turn on in my pocket one time. Boy, I was like, "What's good? What's up, Dustin? How you doing?" So we just got started about talking about our survival stuff. But yeah, so it's crazy some of the videos you see. It's just like, but to each their own. If that's what you feel you need, to last you. If you feel you need 40 pounds of gear to last you 72 hours wherever you're at, then more power to you. I'm not gonna dog your shit. Just do whatever. I find it redundant. A lot of the shit redundancy, but it is what it is. It's not my deal. It's their deal. So they have to carry that heavy motherfucker. I'm not. Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. If I was to open up my fucking I was opening up my kit. It's not even that. Yeah, open heart surgery on some of these things, man. It's crazy. Or they're bringing fucking sewing kits and shit. I don't care. I don't care how raggedy I look after 72 hours. Pick me the fuck up and take me home. I'm not trying to fucking be a seamstress out there at 72 hours. Your clothing is going to be whatever's right for the season when you're out anyway. If you're out in the fucking freezing ass cold, you should be dressed appropriately for the freezing ass cold and have the shit for that. But what the fuck do you need a sewing kit for? I don't see the purpose. But like I said, it's there. If that makes them feel comfortable, that's what they want to use. More power to you. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna. Battery check. Oh god damn. Headlamp. Just had to do a battery check. But that's what they want to do to make them feel. So they want to do it. More power to them, man. I just don't see the point of having 8 different things to start fire and 6 different flashlights and 8 different knives and all this other bullshit. I just don't see the point. No, he's in Europe somewhere. So I don't know. Roy Scofer really off topic. Yeah, no shit. It's like goes from one thing to something totally different. Yeah. Yeah, right. Or they got fucking all kinds of weird shit. I am not a serial killer. But yeah. I'm waiting for the day I see a survival video. Motherfuckers got casting material, put a cast on a broken leg and shit. That's what I'm waiting to see. That's what I'm waiting to see. Motherfucker out in the middle of the wilderness putting on a fucking cast or some shit. But got a fucking plaster and trying to make a cast. And let's face it, man, if you get that injured, and you better hope to God somebody's coming for your fucking ass at that point. They get in alone. I haven't had a chance to see that yet. Hair clippers to survive. Need to fade. Need to fade for your lady bears. It's too crazy, man. I don't know. I don't. People can do what they want though, it's just funny when they say, oh, it's a 72-hour bag and it's like 50 pounds. Got a fucking tent, sleeping bag, all this other crazy shit in it. What the fuck, dude? Just say it's my camping bag. But we've been going on for almost 2 hours. So not bad life. Thanks to Omer though. Don't slept shit out. Made me mad. He'll say I was sleeping because of the time difference. Blah blah blah. I don't know where in Europe he is. No, I really do think everybody should have that, Arturo. Yeah. You should have some kind of survival fucking shit. in your car. You never know. You might be out there driving one day, taking a DoorDash, and car drives off into the wilderness. Nobody knows you're there. You know, carry the clippers just in case you need to cut. Need to keep the shit ready just in case. You want to look pretty when they come and get you. Like, they're coming to get me. I've got to look pretty. Yeah, keep the fade looking good. Yeah, she's always working. When the fuck isn't Lisa not working? She works like 75 hours a day. She's a victim to the gig lifestyle. The gig life's got her. You got clippers to cut your clothes? Yeah. Why not have a pair of scissors? Like, I have a multi tool with scissors on them. I could just use that. Yeah, right. Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah, when you got kind of a point there, Arturo. They would call you. Yeah, we noticed you're not moving, sir. Can you tell us what's going on with the delivery? Yeah, I crashed my car in the middle of the woods. Can you send somebody to come help me? They'd be like, hold on, let me check with my supervisor. And then whoever on the other, they'll come back and be like, sir, did you need us to unassign this delivery from you? Blah, blah, blah. Oh, shit. She's trying to get those 2K subscribers. I haven't even seen Lisa put out no videos. So what the fuck? Lisa got a YouTube channel and puts out no videos. I haven't seen a video from Lisa forever. So, yeah, right, exactly. You said, well, I don't know, ma'am. I got a 4-inch gash on my forehead, and I think my leg's broken. My car is like totally destroyed. It's sitting halfway in the river. I don't know. Fuck, dude. Yeah, exactly, exactly. They would. They'd be like, well, they come back with, well, okay. Can you think you can get your car started out of the river? You could be like that Voldemort guy or whoever the fuck that guy is. He purposely drove his car through a fucking flood water and got it stuck. I guess you could be like him. Yeah, he actually drove his car through a flooded water, got stuck and shit. Oh, you mean money wise? Oh, okay, gotcha. I still ain't seen no videos from Lisa, so she don't even do videos anymore. She's a gig worker that does no. She has a gig worker channel with no gig work videos. Yeah, yeah, right. Be like, ma'am, I did get some blood on the bag. I don't know if the customer is gonna appreciate the blood on the bag, but it would be fucking hilarious. Yeah, it'd be interesting. And then after you hang up the phone with them, and then after you hang up the phone with the DoorDash people, you'll get an email talking about you could possibly face deactivation for not making a delivery. So you could be deactivated or some shit. What? That's you to get that fucking email after you hang up the phone. All right. If people think gig workers are dumb, the support, yeah, exactly, exactly. Well, but that you can't really blame. The support people. They're probably just given a fucking pamphlet, a packet, or a little like binder with like all this different shit on it. That okay, it'd be like when Omer calls because Omer calls about everything. Omer be like, okay, support. I spilled the drink. He'd be like, okay, let me find that in the book. Spilled drinks. They have to go through the book on how where the spilled drinks are. Okay. But then the Omer would call him again about 15 minutes later. I stubbed my toe. getting out of my car, I stubbed my toe. Then the lady would be going, "Sir, I don't see anything about stubbed toes in my book." So that's fucking over. That'd be over. He was always calling. And then he'd fucking call him like he did. Yeah, DoorDash. I'm calling. Is it okay for me to use the Para app? Then the fucking lady in the book. Let me look, see if there's anything about the Para app. Fucking oh shit. That'd be fucking Homer. Yeah, right. Exactly. Give you three different answers. Yeah, exactly. I just wear mine. I don't wear it in the restaurant or anything. I'll wear it if it's a hand. If I have to hand it to the customer, I'll still wear it because I'm not giving them any extra reason to fucking complain. So I'll just wear it. So I just figure it gives them one less thing to complain about. And so what the fuck, It just gives them one less thing to complain about. Because that's what a lot of them look for. A lot of those people look for a reason to complain. You know. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Well, gig workers haven't been known to be the smartest people. There are a few. There are some exceptions to the rule, but from what I see in a lot of people's chats and a lot of people's videos, yeah, they're not the brightest motherfuckers in the world. So they might not be doing gig work because they personally chose to. They might be stuck doing gig work because they're not intelligent enough to hold a real job. Because some of the shit I see people say and answer, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, really? What the fuck? And you just gotta like slap your like, whatever, dude. Yeah, you just don't want to give them any other reason to complain. So I'm not even gonna worry about it. I very rare if I ever I really don't even call DoorDash. I'll hit them in the chat. And just by two or three chat, just by saying two or three times, and yeah, you're done. It's like, okay, you're just wasting my time. I'll do it myself, and I'll just be like, fuck it. Yeah, Omar dropping Slurpees and shit. Yeah, he's calling you. Yeah, he'll call DoorDash. I dropped a Slurpee. What do I do? You get the right customer service person, they probably tell you scoop the Slurpee up, put it back in the cup, and take it to the customer. You get the right one, I guess. You might get that customer service rep. Yeah, just scoop it up and put it back in the cup and deliver it to the customer. So you probably get one of those sooner or later. You get that. Oh, he about Slurpees. I never thought so many people would have such a hard time delivering drinks. I don't get it. Like some people just you would think you'd have to go to MIT. These people think they have to go to MIT to deliver drinks to people. I swear to God. I got my degree from Harvard. I can deliver drinks now. Shit. But we're gonna go ahead and end this bad boy because I've been on here for 2 hours now. So, so you guys have a good night. I appreciate the people that showed up. All that good shit. And as usual, you know, don't let me see any of you complain about par in any other videos because I'm gonna dog you. So no more par, no more complaining. Just go out there and do DoorDash like you did before par. God damn it. You don't need par to make money. Oh, the Omer's gonna get tore up, dude. Yeah, so I might have to make a special video about Omer, but we can thank him for this. Does it? Roy ending his stream because he don't know how to stream. But all right, guys. So I'll talk to you guys later. I'm gonna go troll par app users. Nice. Just use the slash app. There you go. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for showing up. Have a good night. Make money if you're out working. If not, relax, chill, and don't drop any Slurpees. All right, bye.